Hi guys, it's Frankie from Frankie Tech. Good to see you guys again, and here in my new place, a beautiful view, guys, and I hope this is going to become a familiar view for you all, because I think it's an amazing backdrop to share my first impressions of some new devices, kind of street tech style, but here at home. A bit overcast here, but this is about as sunny as it's been in Hong Kong in a while. And I wanted to let you guys know, while everyone else is enjoying their Apple Vision Pros, I'm testing out a new phone from a company you may be familiar with. That's right, guys. Xiaomi is back on the channel. This is the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G. And your first look on Frankie Tech of the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G. It's back. Now guys, I've not tested a Xiaomi or Redmi phone in this case on the channel in a while. So I want to shout out to the guys at Redmi. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to test out some of your awesome products once again. And this Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus does not disappoint. It is truly, it is a truly beastly mid-range phone. And as you guys know, the Redmi Note series was always very near and dear to my heart ever since I started the channel with the Redmi Note 5, I want to say, or the Note 6. Then we had the legendary Redmi Note 7, the 8, the 10. There have been so many awesome Redmi phones, and I'd say this is one of the lineups from Xiaomi that I've always loved. It's always going to be an important, iconic part of the channel, and here it is now, back again on Frankie Tech. And I gotta say, just seeing the progression of this series has been incredible. You know, to go from the early series, now 5+ years since I started the channel with a Xiaomi phone. Here's the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus, and you can see a bit of the details of which version I got myself. It's the midnight black, 12 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of storage. I would have liked to get the blue one. I think it's the nicer color, but I am not going to be, let's just say, beggars can't be choosers. And I'm happy, I'm still getting the setup here correct, guys. I'm happy to just have some hardware to talk about here from Redmi back on the channel. Talking about design, initial impressions, yeah, it's a glossy back. I would have kind of preferred more of a matte back, but I do like this type of look. I think on the blue one, it's even more pronounced, and you have that very nice shimmer, whereas on the black version, it's a lot more stealth, but it does come with a TPU case. But now, not like the old days where they had the transparent ones, you get a black TPU case that I think fits the look of this phone very well. And let's jump in here to just more details about this phone so you can see. There you see we are running the Dimensity 7200 Ultra on this Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus. And a terrific display, guys. Now, I think they've gone curvature here on the displays. But, for the Redmi series, that's a different look, because the Redmi Note series have always been flat displays, and they're trying to go a bit more premium with the curved display. I'm not a huge fan of curved displays anymore, but I think it does lend to a more premium feel for this device. And I think a lot of you guys out there will appreciate it. The display is bright. It is beautiful. Let's go max brightness here on this overcast day. You can see it's a very nice display, guys, and 120 hertz refresh rate here. It is really bright, really beautiful. There we go. Now I'm going to switch it to 120 hertz custom, so we're running it buttery smooth, guys. Do you remember back in the day when, we would be so happy to get 100, even 90 hertz or even 120 hertz on flagships? Well, now with this budget mid-range device, you are getting 120 hertz, and it looks great. It looks really great. Now, in terms of performance, like I mentioned, we do have that Dimensity 7200 Ultra, and here you can see the Antutu scores. It is a mid-range chipset. It's not going to be anything incredible in terms of just pushing the boundaries, but that's never been the case of Redmi phones. They've always been more about just the general experience, and the general experience for browsing, going through X and checking out all the content, yes, all the Apple Vision Pro content. I think some of you guys out there are probably going to be so sick of seeing Apple Vision Pro content. I definitely have some FOMO, but you know, I'm enjoying this device here right now, and I'm just happy to be able to check out some tech and some Vision Pro posts here on this beautiful display. Performance has been solid, guys, and the battery life on this, I've just started testing it. I'll need to test it out further. But let's wrap up here with this Frankie Tech camera shot, and I guess inaugural time that a phone is going to be doing this here on my balcony. It's quite a big drop there, so let's be careful. And you can see it is an overcast day, but we can still get some decent shots out of here. 1x, let's go 2x, and let's go up to 4x there and see how those look. 200 megapixel main camera with OIS, which I think is a pretty bonkers spec for this type of device. But you know, the cameras, they seem very solid. I'm going to be testing this out a bit later today, but I do think if you have seen the progression of the Redmi Note series, then you know, yes, the cameras are not going to be flagship level, but the main camera, at least on Redmi phones, definitely, I think, is punching above its weight. And there you can see the zoom shot there. Let's zoom in. You can kind of see. There we go. It looks great. And so with this gorgeous new view here on Frankie Tech, I hope to bring some more great products, some more great first impressions, and I'll maybe be doing a video a bit later. This might be one of those days where you get 2 Frankie Tech videos in one day, but there it is, guys, the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus back on the channel. And thanks once again to Xiaomi. Ooh, I'm a bit nervous getting too close there. Thanks once again to Xiaomi for sending this one out for review. Stay tuned for my full review of this device and more content on this device coming soon. And hit me up in the comments. What are your thoughts on this Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus? Is this a solid device? Have you picked one up yourself? They have the Redmi Note 13 Pro here in Hong Kong, but they don't have the Pro Plus, which has got that extra killer camera. And I think it looks great, no doubt. It's good to be back on the channel, Redmi. It's good to be back. So that's it for this one, and this is where I leave you by saying, or did I say the intro? Oh, it's been a while, guys. I've been out of it for a while, and that's it for this one. If you liked it, give me that thumbs up. Like, subscribe. Appreciate all the support, guys. And leave you one last shot of this view, which I do enjoy quite a bit. It's a nice place to live, guys. I haven't had a view like this waking up in the morning in a long time. So that's it. And this is where I leave you by saying, this is Frankie Tech signing off. Have a good one. Just gorgeous. Although I do think the blue looks a little better. Have a good one.